how do you increase the size of your penis? Now, we have been talking about how someone can make sure that they understand how to maximize their size. Like, you are of this age and you want to make sure that you maximize the size you're supposed to get. So there is nothing that is hindering you from getting the size you're supposed to get. Now today we want to look at what you can do in order to add on 2 inches, 3 inches, or even make it more longer, as in to your wish. Now, one, we need to first know that they are divided into 3. They are divided into physical, and medical, and nutritional. There are some physical things that you need to do in order to add on your size. Physically, you do them practically. There are some which are medical and they need intervention of doctors, intervention of the hospital, intervention of any other medical facility. Now, there is a nutritional, the things you're supposed to eat, the things you're supposed to feed on in order to make sure that your size has something that has added on it. Now, let us go straight into physical. Now, when we talk about physical, we are looking at what can I do physically so that I can add on my size. One, I want you to make sure that you lose weight. When we say lose weight, some people take it for granted. You have not noticed that if you have a fat belly, the way it assumes a bigger size, or it assumes part of your penis. A fat belly literally assumes a bigger part of your penis. A penis which is supposed to be starting from here looks to be as if it is starting from somewhere past the belly. So make sure that you lose the fat. When you lose the fat, more toward the pubic area, literally you're going to see a difference in your size. So make sure that you don't have this too much weight, belly, insulin resistance and all that. We don't need that in this case. But if you have done that, there is something you can add on. Make sure that you have shaved it properly. Why do we say that people should shave if we are in this struggle to add on 2 inches or 3 inches? People should shave because every time you have a lot of hair down there, it assumes also a larger size, or it assumes some inch that is, intentional. Some inch is claimed from your penis by the hairs down there. So make sure that you have shaved it properly. Remove the hairs, because also those hairs which are around here and the penis is starting from inside, you find that they assume some area there. So we want us to shave so that we are sure that what we are adding on is on the straight line, or we are adding on something we can see. Still physically, I want you to keep erections. When I say keep erections, I mean do not tamper with the sex. Don't think that sex is not important here. Sex is very, very important. I'm not saying you masturbate, no. Keep erections, like keep erecting, and if possible keep having sex, because by doing this you're keeping the penile tissue in physical activity or in physical form. This strengthens the muscles, and even these things I'm going to tell you later, the ones you're supposed to do, they are accompanied by keeping erection. There's no way you will have your penile tissue increasing in size yet you're not doing any physical. So it has to be keeping erections. You have heard of Lamarck's theory. Something that you're not using literally will lose efficiency, will lose its size, will lose how it is. That's why you see someone who is not going to the gym, they can grow smaller. When they go to gym, they build some muscles. This is what I'm saying, that most of the times we need to keep erections simple and clean so that we can have that physical addition in size because of the physical activity that we are having in. 2, I want to go to the biggest point here, which is medical. Now, most of the men outside there, we have not gone to the hospital. We think this is normal to have something very small. We think it is normal. It is not normal. It is not okay. So having something small could be a sign. Having a reduction in your size, or what we call shrinkage, penile shrinkage, could be a sign that you are having what we call low testosterone levels. So when you go to medical, I am literally interested in testing for testosterone levels. Now, people don't usually give it attention, but it is very, very important, because if this hormone is not in order, you are likely either to have a small penis or to have yours that you already have to shrink, and it reduces in its size. So we need to know the size does it tally with the testosterone hormones? Make sure that these testosterone hormones are checked properly, the levels, and after, if they are not in order, they are treated. Now, if your penile shrinkage is due to low testosterone, when this testosterone is cleared, it is going to add on. The size is going to come back. If the penis is small because there is low testosterone, if it is cleared and you keep keeping erections, you shave, you lose weight, and you avoid other sweeteners, those ones that bring insulin resistance, you find that you'll also add some size. So people don't notice that even in adding size, you don't need a lot. Make sure that your testosterone levels are checked. Now, what are the foods that we are supposed to eat, or what are the foods that we shall eat, and they will add something on our size. Now, nutrition wise, we believe there are some foods, one, that boost these testosterone levels. We have talked about the relevance of testosterone levels, and we have said that these foods indirectly can contribute to adding some size. So I want you to get for me these foods and make a juice. At least take a glass a day. You are going to get for me cinnamon. You get for me ginger. You get for me watermelon. In watermelon, I'm not interested in the whole watermelon. No, I'm interested in the part which is the downer one, which is not red. There's a downer part which is a little bit white. I am too much interested in that because the red part usually has a lot of sugars which might contribute to diabetes. So make sure that you're using the downer part which has a lot of L-arginine and citrulline. So watermelon is very, very important due to those nutrients I've talked about. They are very, very important in boosting your energy and eventually adding on your size physically. Now, after getting these ones plus some garlic, make a juice and put little, don't put a lot. Put cinnamon, put little ginger, put watermelon, put garlic. A spoonful, and make a glass. Take this glass every day for about a month. Now, within 1 month, when you have complied to other things we have talked about, you will be the best, and you will never understand how the results are so amazing. See you in our next video. If you found this important, please like, subscribe, and share so your friends can also watch us on our channel. See you.